What's up, course heroes? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing a comparison between Thinkific and new Zenler. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, Thinkific versus new Zenler. I'm on my page here, which is I'll put a link in the description below. But if you go to getnzlr.com, this is one of my recent blog posts. Depending on when you're watching this, could be recent blog post, could be an old blog post. But I have a feature comparison here between new Zenler, Teachable, and Thinkific. So for this video, I'm going to take out Thinkific. All right, I'm back. We are in my Google Sheet. So here I have a new Zenler and Thinkific comparison going on. Let's just center align this. And now let's look at this line by line to show you what you would get for the price that you're paying to each one of these platforms. Starting with free courses, of course, you can have unlimited number of free courses and unlimited number of paid courses. And then here's where new Zenler to me is better than Thinkific is the pricing itself. The pricing per year for new Zenler is $447 and for Thinkific it's $998. Now it's $998 only if you're on their plan. If it's a monthly plan, it's a lot more. So let's head on over to thinkific.com/pricing and we can see what it is if you pay month by month. So it's $99 a month if you pay monthly, and if you pay annually it's $79 a month. So let's open up a calculator. So $948, which is what I have here, and then if you paid a month at a time, it's almost $1,200. Whereas with new Zenler, it is required upfront for you to pay it, but it is almost half the price. So it's $447 right now in beta as of February 2020. Depending on when you're watching this video, that price might have gone up. Now this is an annual price, which means you lock yourself at the beta price for life. That's something to remember. Processing fees, both the platforms don't charge you any processing fees. They just collect the monthly or the annual payment from you. And then additional course prices, you don't have to worry about that. Everything here matches except for coupon codes. This says Thinkific doesn't allow coupon codes. I think that might be a mistake in my Excel file because I'm pretty sure that you're allowed coupon codes. So that's included as well. Offer free trials. This one actually is a yes for new Zenler and no, actually no. This offer free trials is more related to whether you get a free trial for using the platform. New Zenler does have that, so I'm going to change this to yes. Essentially, if you request an invite through my link, which I'll put in the description below, you can try new Zenler for as long as you want. Just remember that when the beta pricing goes up, you want to lock in on that beta pricing before it goes up again. I bought in at $337 a year, so that's all I have to pay ever is $337 every year. But right now the price is $447 at the time I'm recording this video. So if you lock in that price, then just make sure that before that price goes up, you sign up for the paid version. Bundles and upsells, yes, you can do that. I'm pretty sure you can do bundles with Thinkific, but Thinkific doesn't have the upsell functionality. Countdown timers, you don't get countdown timers with Thinkific. A big heck yes, that yes, you do get a countdown timer with new Zenler. Not only do you get a countdown timer, that countdown timer allows you, and I'll link to a video in the description or you'll see it popping up here somewhere, but that countdown timer allows you to do dynamic rules, which means when that countdown timer ends, where do you want your visitors to be taken? Do you want to show them a completely different page? Yes, of course. And that's the whole purpose of a countdown timer, and that's why Deadline Funnel is in business. Again, unlimited courses, you limits on usage. Actually, this should be a yes, because I think you can have unlimited courses and students on the pro plan. So that's a yes. Unlimited students, unlimited video bandwidth, yet unlimited hosting. Now what this means is, this is saying yes, and on my new Zenler is saying no, 3 sites only. And what this means, let me see if I can freeze this top frame. Give me one moment. All right, I've actually downloaded this as an Excel file. This way I can better control. I like Excel over Google Sheets because I'm just used to it. So let's freeze these panes here, and then we can now we can see which ones we're comparing against. I'm going to bold these as well and put a little header here. Processing fees, we're going to continue from this. I already covered it. Now, some of the things that I've highlighted here that only new Zenler has, that Thinkific doesn't even have, is built-in email marketing. So you have advanced email marketing functionality just like MailChimp, where you can send emails from within the course platform. Same thing with filters. So you can apply filters when creating your emails and doing email marketing within New Zenler. And filters are almost like when you want to filter certain groups out or include certain groups. To give you an example would be if, say, someone wants to, let's give you an example, you want to send an email to everyone who's not enrolled in a certain course, or you want to send an email to everyone who's enrolled in your free course. You can do that using filters. Marketing funnels, you get 100 marketing funnels. I will link to a video that talks about how marketing funnels work, so you can check that out as well. But essentially there are 100 marketing funnels, and each marketing funnel has multiple steps that you can do in it. So a marketing funnel example would be a lead magnet, and that lead magnet could be a free cheat sheet or a PDF, and you can create those right within New Zenler. You don't need to use a third-party software like ClickFunnels or any other WordPress platforms, themes to do this. All of this stays within New Zenler. And you can check out my video on how I do it. And then you also have a customizable checkout card. You can basically use drag and drop elements and put them on your checkout card, including a timer, which you can't do in Thinkific. You have to do it out of the box, or you can do it in Thinkific, but you have to go into CSS settings and do it. So you have to know some HTML code. Tiered pricing plans. This thing is my favorite thing of all time. So instead of trying to tell you what this is about, I'm just going to quickly show you. So I'm in one of my courses called Zero to Course Hero. In this course, basically I walk everyone in a step-by-step process on how to create and launch your first course. So that's what this course is about. I don't have any pricing plans because this is part of a special bundle that you get from me if you sign up to use New Zenler from my affiliate link. But regardless of that, I want to show you what tiered pricing means. So if I go to add a new plan, what I can do here is pick a pricing plan, and tiered pricing has this concept of silver, gold, platinum. Think of it that way, of membership levels. So I'm going to create a subscription plan here, and we're going to call this plan the silver plan, and this will be $19 a month, and then change this to subscribe now. Here's where tiers come in. So in tiers, what I can do is I can say that anyone who's on the silver plan has access to the first module, the second module, and the third module. They have to be on a higher than silver plan to be able to access my rest of my modules in my course. And that's the power of tiered plans. So I can leave this tiered plan on, and now anyone who enrolls into this course using my subscribe button will get enrolled into the silver plan, where they will only have access to the first few modules. And even within that modules, you can go as granular as saying that in my module, I only want them access to these particular lessons. You can see how powerful this can be, because now you can only create one course instead of duplicating that same course 3 times, and you can apply that tiered pricing. So that's what the tiered plan logic is, and it's very powerful. You get that when you use Zenler. You also have email service provider integrations out of the box. Again, on the Thinkific plan, I'm not really sure if you get integrated email service providers on their basic plan. I think you have to be on the pro plan. So email white labeling is actually on the premier plan, but you already get email white label with New Zenler. You don't need to be on a premier plan to get white labeling. But I'm talking about integrations here, so maybe that's what I need to search. All right, I found it. So you get integration with Aweber, ConvertKit, MailChimp, and marketing analysis integration, whatever that is. But you get these 3 integrations, I forget, on the pro plan. So this is the pro plan. The middle column is the pro plan, and you get that for $99 or $79 based on whether you're on the monthly or the annual plan. Now, if we go back here to site, I'm going to go to integrations, and you can see here you do get integrations with MailChimp, ConvertKit, MailerLite, ActiveCampaign, and MoveSend, and that's also included. Plus, you have integration with Zapier. So if your email marketing platform is not listed here, you can easily integrate that with Zapier. Drag and drop page builder. This is the best part about New Zenler, and again, I'll link to a video to show you how the drag and drop page builder works. But it is amazing. You get 1,000+ pre-made custom blocks, which means you just create your page like Tetris or Lego, where you add a block one over the other, and these blocks are pre-made. So once you add them to your page, you just need to change the kind of like the text, the copy, to make it your own, but everything else you can use out of the box. Live webinars are coming soon. That is not included with Thinkific. Direct integration with Pixabay, that's already in here. You also have live chat rooms that are coming. Email white labeling is there. And then you also get monthly 100,000 emails. So you can use their built-in email marketing platform two ways. I would personally use it as a broadcasting mechanism and still continue to use a more robust email marketing platform. But if you want to get rid of everything, cut ties with Zapier, cut ties with your email marketing service, then New Zenler can handle that as well. So you get 100,000 emails every month, and that renews every other month. It doesn't carry over, but it does renew every month. And then unlimited communities, I think Thinkific only gives you one. Let me confirm that. So let's go back to Thinkific. Before we move on, if you're new to the channel, consider hitting the subscribe button so you get notified every time I release a new video. Now let's carry on with this comparison. Okay, so with Thinkific, I'm right on their pricing page. You only get one community on their pro plan. Now you can get an add-on for the growth add-on, and you can move that to unlimited communities, but the growth add-on is going to cost you money. So I don't even know where. Okay, here it is. So the growth add-on is 10 cents per month per student. So if we do the math here, the growth add-on at 10 cents times, say you have 1,000 students, is going to be an additional $100 for unlimited communities, but that's out of the box with New Zenler. That's also included. One thing we're going to get to it in a second is the custom domains. Actually, I might have skipped it. The number of unique schools, that means you get 3 separate schools with New Zenler instead of Thinkific, where you're paying all this money for just one school. Those 3 separate schools means 3 custom domains. So you could have courses in 3 separate niches. I do. I teach ManyChat, I teach Trello, and I also have free courses on how to use New Zenler. So I could technically have 3 separate domains for those 3 separate schools and still pay that one annual price. That's pretty awesome. Continuing payouts. Again, we have already covered this earlier. You have limits on usage, you have unlimited courses, unlimited students. All of this is the same. Let's just compare the yes and no's, because that's really the true comparison. So live chat is coming. Oh, live chat with support is not there today with Thinkific, but with New Zenler, you can just go to support.newzenler.com and they have a live chat functionality. So if I go on Thinkific's page, expert customer support, priority support is there under pro, but there is no such thing as live chat with support, so that's included as well. Priority support, so actually yes, for priority support there's no onboarding calls with either one of the platforms, and there's no launch preparedness review, so that's the same. Custom domains, yes, but you get 3 with New Zenler, 1 with Thinkific. You also have student management. Here's some roles. So you can have 10 site admins, only 1 with Thinkific, but you can have 10 site admins with New Zenler. You have 20 authors, 10 support roles, and then 10 assistant roles. And all these roles have specific features, specific functionalities, and they control access to your school based on the role you give your students or your support team or your assistant. You also get an integrated affiliate program, so your students can become your affiliates. You don't get that with Thinkific. Let's just search. So you have affiliate reporting. Maybe there's affiliate management. I'm not really sure. So I'm going to actually change this to yes, because there is affiliate on Thinkific as well. Integrated email marketing, you don't get that robust integrated email marketing. When someone opts into a lead using a marketing funnel, they automatically get put into an email sequence. You can do that in New Zenler. Third-party marketing integrations, yes, we have that covered. Advanced developer customizations, you have access to everything. All the CSS classes, you can do any customization that you want. I'm going to say yes to Thinkific as well. No custom roles, unbranded websites. I actually don't know what this means, but I'm pretty sure it's a yes. Bulk import students, yes, you can do that. Let's search for import. Bulk import and enroll students, not available on the pro plan, as you can see, but you can do that with New Zenler. Also, third-party content creation tools and sites. I don't know what that means, but it's a yes, so good. Share revenue with partners, no, that's not available. Webhooks is available on the pro plan, and if you're on the premium plan, then you also get a custom API where you can integrate your own stuff with New Zenler. Again, single sign-on API, all of this is under the premium plan, but is not included in Thinkific's plan. Same thing with SSL, that's included. 24/7 monitoring. I'm not sure why this says NA. I'm pretty sure there is 24/7 monitoring on New Zenler's side as well. Bulk email students, you can't do that. Again, student email. It's not the greatest email system as far as aesthetically, but it does the work. And all the gurus, industry gurus, always preach send plain emails. Do not go with fancy, and you're not sending pretty newsletters here. You're just sending simple emails that will get through the spam filters and get delivered, and Zenler delivers that. Again, email white labeling is available. Direct active campaign integration, that has been added as I just showed you right here. Active campaign integration, so you have a direct integration. All I do is click that button, then I put in my API key, API URL, and my email, and I'm all set. So I'm going to change that to a yes. Infusionsoft, no, I don't even know who uses Infusionsoft. All right, we're almost towards the end of this comparison. So a few more things that I wanted to show you is graded quizzes. It's no on Thinkific, but yes in Zenler. Also course completion certificates, I'm pretty sure this is a yes on both, so I'm going to fix that. Student discussions, this is one thing that I will give Thinkific. Under every lesson there is a discussion forum or discussion thread, which is not there today in Zenler, but Zenler is still in beta, which means they are coming out with all these functionalities, these features that are key and core to having an online school. So I'm not going to go through all the no's. I'm only going to compare whether one is a yes and a no, or vice versa. Like student discussions we just talked about, same thing. So host, storyline, captivate, and more is a no. Assignments is a no. And then also self-directed group and hybrid courses, I really don't know what this means, but it's an NA because I didn't know what that means. Hidden courses, yes, you can do hidden and private courses in Zenler. And then also I'm pretty sure you can do hidden courses in Thinkific as well. Evergreen classes, I don't know what that means. Again, it sounds more like a webinar functionality. And then finally you have groups. That's but I consider groups as communities. I don't know why groups is in here. Downloadable content, yes, you can do all of that. Advanced reports, and then Beryllium exams integration is a no. So that's the comparison between Thinkific and Zenler. I'm also doing another one between Teachable and Zenler, so stay tuned for that. And there you have it, course heroes. There's the comparison between Thinkific and Zenler. Thank you so much for watching, and consider hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified every time I release a new video. Thank you, and I'll see you on the flip side.